2 days into the new year. We've had 2 videos out. Hey everyone, how you all doing? So, like I said, I'm trying to get through all the stuff. A lot of it I've had a while, but I just haven't had the time. Just too much stuff in real life going on. What is it? This one's for my good friend Anthony Dodge, who I've gotten to know over the last year. He's an absolute great guy. He has a live stream on a Friday at 8:30 p.m. UK time, 9:30 European time. If you'd like to come along and say hello, be muchly appreciated. There's really, it's a really chilled out atmosphere. I like it. It's we talk about trains, we watch trains, we talk about other stuff, girls, cars, football, whatever the subject is. It's really, everybody knows there I'm disabled and all the rest of it, and it doesn't matter to them, and just very much normal people, and very much there's a lot of clued up guys in that chat. The first person that springs to mind is Ivo. If you do watch this, Ivo, please stay to the end, because I know, like, when you buy something, it's not to your expectations, and it's I'm going to use a different company. I'm not going to pick on the obvious one. Let's say Oxford Rail. Say you buy a locomotive and it's, something's broke on it, something doesn't work on it. It kind of puts you off buying any others from that company. Now, obviously, Anthony Dodge bought a couple of few ESU coaches, and there's a problem with the couplings, not staying together and stuff. There is a bit of I don't say issue with these couplings. I can't turn it over just yet. That's why I'm going to do it at the end. I'll turn it over because I filled it with smoke fluid and thought, damn, I need to show the underneath. So I'll show the underneath at the end of the video. So if you can stay tuned for that, because I'm not sure on the thinking on why they've done this. So it's a class 261 or 260, 261, depending on sort of what model. They're pretty much the 261 is just a hybrid of the 260. So you've got driver guy in there. This is all metal body, all metal chassis. It comes in a cradle. It's got, I don't know where it's gone now, but there's a screw that screws into the body of this, and that's sort of how ESU do things. So it's pretty good. But you just have to unbolt it, one bolt, and I think you agree. It's just beautifully detailed. I do like the ESU. That class 66 I got, it's got different couplings on it, so it's a bit of a new one on me. And like I said, at the end I'll show you. But just look at the details, just beautiful. And like I said, most of it, 95% of this is all metal. Obviously the glass is plastic, but just such attention to detail. All the sort of decals on the side there. Excuse me shaking, I'm a little bit cold. And you see all the decals on the side. Just beautifully done. Just I love ESU. I just absolutely love it. What comes in the box? Well, obviously loco cradle. You got some small parts to fit. A few bags of that, and there is some other couplings in there. Obviously Allen key to undo the actual loco. Now it is an AC and DC ready. So basically all you got to do if you're doing AC is just pop that clip in, and you can run it right away on. Just going to show you again. You can see there DC and AC, and that's the part number and everything. It's just genius, absolute genius. It's got sound, It has smoke, and I think it's got about 23 functions. But I am an ESU fan, and I think we'll just get it straight on track and we'll give it a run. Just bear with me 1 second. So we're on track. Let's see how she runs. Like I said, it is a second-hand ESU. Got it in the sale. I said I've had it a bit of a while, but I just haven't had the time to. Let's go the other way. So we're on Super Crawl. This is why I love ESU. Look at that. I mean, it's just give it some, speed it up a bit. Yeah, I just caught this as it came up on the website. It is something that I don't mind spending. It cost me £175. The old credit card took a hit on this one, but I wouldn't spend sort of that much on a locomotive, but £175, these go 300 plus, brand new. And it was, as I said, second hand, but in new condition. So what we'll do is we'll bring it back up this way, and we'll give the you know, the lights and all that stuff. It's amazing how they can mold all this in metal, you know, because just like the details are just fantastic. So I'm just gonna stop it around about there for a minute, and we'll get the sound functions going. So we've got it on track. I'm doing these videos more for my own, so I can look back on them, you know, in time, just sort of for my own reference, because my views have been so poor on the last sort of 6 months, 8 months. So you know, it's more for myself than everything else. But you know, those that want to watch will watch, and those that don't just won't. So I'll put it on track. We got the lights. They automatically come on as soon as you press function 0. It's got 23 functions on this. I warn you, the horn nearly made me fell out my chair. It's pretty loud, the horn. But we'll go through some functions, so don't jump. So we're going to press number 1, which should start it up. And we'll just, before we put any other functions on, we'll just I'm going to try not to talk too much. I'm just going to let you listen to the loco. Right, horn coming up. And another horn. Just have to bear with me because I'm just Just want to stop it just about there. I'm pretty sure. Just bear with me a second because I've got it in shunt mode. There we go. That's what I was aiming for. Just bear with me a second, guys. It's really hard to do the controller and the functions and hold the camera. So I've just swapped to the next 10 functions. I've turned the smoke off. Another horn. I speak German, but I don't understand a word he said. We've got a cab light on as well. Good focus. Hard to see in this light. Spare me 1 second. So as with the other one, let me just slow it down. Just to look at the bottom there. You see the brake sparks. You see it on the chassis there. Just so much attention to detail. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm just going to turn all this stuff off because it's a bit on the loud side. Just bear with me a second. I'm just, as I said, trying to hold the peace and quiet. So yeah, trying to hold the camera and do the controls and everything else is a bit of a nightmare. So I'm just going to whip it off track. I just want to show you these couplings. Now, you can see the copper plates, it's got, you can just see the wires. Hopefully, yeah, you can see the wires there. So these couplings are powered. Now, given that this is a freight locomotive, so hardly unlikely it would pull passenger stuff anyway, because its first word on the side of the locomotive is Stahl, and Stahl means metal. I was saying on Anthony's live stream, actually, there's a Loco Pico one, actually. I think it's €99. And really, really nice. And it's Stahl auf Stahl, which is metal on metal. So, yeah, my question is, what bloody use is that? Because I'm trying to research of why they would do, you know, have these two copper powered plates that go onto the coupling. You know, I could understand if it was for coach lighting, but these wouldn't sort of pull coaches. So unless it's just a standard thing, I don't know. It just seems really strange because you can see the power cables are on either end. So it's just a bit of a weird one. Ivo, do you know, or does anybody else know, you know, why they would do such a thing? But you know, it's not a complaint. It's just they've obviously put it there for a reason, but I can't find the reason why they would do such a thing. So I'm just going to pop it back in the box just to show you what it, you know, what it looks like, you know, when you open it up, because it is a bit like when I opened it up, I was a bit like, woo. So just bear with me 1 second. So that's what it looks like when it comes in the box, and you flip that lid to show you that it's a really, really sharp. I am a big fan of ESU locos. I wish I could afford much more. I wish I could afford to send Anthony Dodge one, actually, because, you know, it's AC and DC. I'm sure it would look beautiful on his layout. Not that I'm encouraging Anthony to buy one, but he probably won't, because he's a bit miffed at the couplings on the coaches. But I've not had any coaches, so, you know, I can't speak for that. But the couplings on this one are a bit strange. I have to admit that. So if you know the reason for that, I mean, much appreciated. You can see all the functions there. I said I do speak German, so Roche Zeuger, which is F3. So you know, it does help if you do speak German, but just showing you all if you happen to speak German, all the functions. But it's really nice presented. All metal, or 90% metal, casted, nice weighty, meaty looking loco, just really beautiful details. Yeah, I said they are on the expensive side, you know. That's all the stuff on the side of the box. So yeah, I would buy these all day long, like I said, if I had the money, but I don't. So like I said, this one got smashed onto the credit card, so I've still got to pay it off. But I've had it a little whiles, and like I said, just getting time to show you, basically. So I'll see you on the next one. The next one is a bit of a pig. That's just a bit of a clue. Doesn't give you any clue at all, does it? So I'll see you soon, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for the 200 that actually bothered to watch. Cheers now, guys. Bye.